Hey everybody, I'm Coach Brick.
Hey guys, welcome back to our LEGO Creator Pirate Roller Coaster set, number 31084. This will be part 2 of set 2. Let's get building. Alright, last time we built this little island with palm tree and cannon, and we left off on page 175. So let's pick back up there. Go to step 1. I guess we're starting counting again. Let's set this guy aside. I don't think we need this anymore until the end. But let's get out this big 8x8 tan plate. And then in step 2, we also need a 2x8 block. It's going to go across the top left-hand side. And it's going to go in here with, we're going to leave 4 studs open right here. So it's going to hang 4 studs off because we want to put this dark gray 2x2 block, round block, on the corner. And then we also need a dark gray bead that's going to go right off the edge there, underneath that bigger dark gray round piece. And then alongside that, we're going to put a 2x4 tan plate. So the smaller end is going to tuck right under here, right up against that gray bead. Press that into place. And then in step 3, let's get one of these teal pieces. It is a 2x2 curved step slope. It's going to go off the end of this small tan plate like that. And then we get a whole bunch of these little beads. We're going to get 2 of the gold beads, actually 3 of the gold beads, and another dark gray bead. This second dark gray bead is going to go on the inside of this teal piece off the bottom edge of that. And then we're going to put 2 of the gold beads, one right next to the other along this side. And then this back one, the second one, is going to get a second bead on top of that. Okay? There's supposed to be gold coins scattered around. Let's go on to step 4. We need a light gray 4x6 plate. That's going to go here, lined up with the top of this other big tan plate, and it's going to clip onto that overhanging light gray block. Then in step 5, we want one of these dark gray 1x2 sculpted blocks. And we also want a dark brown 2x2 round block and a 2x4 light gray block. So let's see what would be easiest. Let's start with this light gray block. It's going to go lined up with the end of this other big light gray block, like that. And then on the tan plate, off the bottom of that block, you're going to put the brown round block. And off the other side, next to that, side by side with that brown block, you're going to put your dark gray sculpted block. Then in step 6, get one of these 2x2 slope blocks in dark gray. And one of these 1x2 light gray plates with the bar handle off the end, and then one of these 1x2 blocks in light gray with the axle hole in it, the X-bar hole in it. This block is going to go right underneath that sculpted dark gray block, and then this guy, the slope, is going to go underneath that brown piece, and then the handle piece is going to go right off the side of that, okay, with the handle hanging off the bottom. Now, go on to step 7, where we are going to put, let's see, we need another one of these teal 2x2 curved step slopes. We're going to put that right off the end of that, so it's going to hang off the bottom of that plate. That little waves. And we also want one of these light gray 1x4 arches, and another 2x8 block in light gray. This 2x8 is going to go on top of this dark gray round piece, and then cross over into here, like that. And this guy is going to go behind those beads, straddling over the sides of the teal curved step slopes. And then in 8, we're going to get 3 of these guys. 1, 2, 3. They are dark brown 2x2 block with the undercut slope. And you also need 2 light gray single square blocks. So we're going to start this back edge right here. We're going to put on the corner one of the dark gray ones, so the undercut slope is hanging off the top side. Then we're going to put right beside it one of the light grays, another dark gray with the same orientation, and then another light gray, and another dark gray. Now on to step 9, we are going to do 2 of these 1x2 sculpted blocks, and we're also going to grab one of these dark gray. This is like a 2-block high slope, and a light gray 3-block high slope. And the light gray taller slope is going to go right down here in between these guys. And then the dark gray slope is going to go next to it on top of this other slope piece and that dark brown piece. And then the sculpted piece is going to go on top of the arch. Okay, side by side. Fill that in. Now, step 10, we need 2 more of those 2x2 sculpted blocks. And we need a dark gray 2x2 round block. Let's see, the round block, well, let's put the sculpted blocks on first. So we're going to look at this side right here. This inside row of studs. We're going to put first on the corner right here, that sculpted block, and the other one is going to go across those. Right there, slide up against that other one. And then this round block will fit inside here, so that the bottom edge is going to line up with those sculpted blocks. Okay, so that the top of this round block is going to go up into this cavity. Now, let's go to step 11. We need a light gray 1x4 block, and we need 3 of these light gray 1x6 plates, or tiles, I mean. They're smooth on the top, so they're tiles. These tiles are going to go under here. Let's see. We're going to make the top of these steps. So first, let's put this block on. It's going to go across here, so that it's flush with this dark gray piece here and the dark gray undercut block there. Okay. So that's going to leave this row of studs open for us to put one of the 1x6 tiles on there, and then on this row of studs beneath it, and the row of studs beneath that. Okay, so it's like 3 stairs. Up. And then for step 12, we need 2 of these dark brown 4x6 plates. They're going to go side by side on top of this thing, lined up with this edge over here, so that these overhanging or the undercut slopes are still exposed with 1 row of studs. Okay. Then we will go to step 13. Now, step 13, we need one of these black, kind of rounded rectangle bar pieces with the 1x2 plate underneath. And then we have a 1x4 plate in our dark tan color, and then this 1x4 tile with the caution tape markings on it. So the caution tape markings are going to go on these overhanging pieces right here, across there, lined up at this edge by the stairs. And then we're going to put this little barricade, it's going to be like a barricade, we're going to put it on top of that 1x4 plate, and then stick it right next to the side of that. Then, in 14, we need some yellow pieces. So we're going to get 2 of these 1x2 blocks, and we're also going to get 1 of these 1x6 blocks, and 2 of these 1x1 square blocks with a side-facing stud. And what's going to happen is right here behind this barricade, we're going to put along this side the 1x6, and then off the ends of that, we're going to put the 1x2s, and then these 1x1s with the side-facing stud are going to go on either end of that, on the outside edge, but the side-facing studs are going to be facing inward like that, up and down, so like you could put something in between there. Now, in 15, we need a dark gray 1x2 plate. We also need a dark gray 1x2 plate with this bar handle along the side. And we need a tan 2x2 round plate. We need orange pieces. Let's see, an orange 2x2 plate. And then we have this strange, like terracotta. It's like a light terracotta color. It's a 1x2 plate with 2 clip hands facing off the longer side, and then also one of these orange 2x2 curved step slopes. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this terracotta piece. So we're gonna put it underneath here on that top step, so it's hanging off. That's gonna be a little chair back. That's the column box. Oh, let's just start sub-step 1. Grab our tan rounded piece. On one side, you're going to put that dark gray 1x2. The other side, you're going to put the 1x2 with the bar handle. And then you're going to put this orange 2x2 on top of that. Now, this guy that we've made is going to clip onto that bar handle and then swing up, and you have a little chair. All right? And now, this chair is going to go down onto here, so that underneath here, that edge of that tan round plate is going to be lined up with the edge of this dark gray plate, or dark brown plate, sorry. Okay, so let's see. let's get 2 more of those. Oh, this is step 16. 2 more of those yellow 1x1 blocks with the side facing stud. And on one of them, we're going to put one of these little antenna lever guys with a blue base. And then we also need one of these little transparent, just white, clear transparent, single round tile. So one of these is going to go on the end of the side facing stud here, and then the lever is going to go onto the side facing stud like that so that it is arranged up and down like that, okay? And these are going to go along this 1x6 so that the lever piece is closer to the barricade, and then the light is on the other side. Okay, so right in front of the chair. And then at 17, let's get 2 1x2 blocks. I mean 1x4 blocks, and then 2 of these 1x2 undercut blocks. And the 1x4s are going to go along. Oops, careful pushing on that. On the side there, and on there, and then these undercut ones are going to go right in that little gap, so that their overhang part is facing out here over this dark brown plate. Now, that is a good place to stop. So join me next time, guys. We'll have some more of this carnival ride thing that we're making going on. Please give us a like and subscribe if you can. And also support us on Patreon if you feel like you are able to do that. We really appreciate it, and we'd love to keep making these great videos for you. I hope you enjoy them, and we'll see you next time.